guys kind of have a bullpen plan for the game and it changes, or how do you kind of adjust?
I didn't have a plan to go to the bullpen in the second inning, but they did an outstanding job. 1 run out of the pen. We wanted to try to get the tie with the ball in the 5th inning, which worked out that way. Kept his pitch count down, so we get the ball to Jay-Sean in the 8th. So that stuff played into it just exactly like we hoped. And again, like every guy that took the ball after the first inning, thought attacked the strike zone, did a very nice job.
Why was this the spot for Ty to come in on Tuesday?
Because he's going to pitch out of the bullpen. That's the plan, is he's going to pitch out of the bullpen. So.
Does he show something better in relief, or has it just been based on his Friday appearance?
I just think that he's just he's eager to take the ball multiple times a week, and we're looking for another arm that's going to be able to do that. So.
I mean, he's obviously been a little shaky over the last month.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see a little bit more or something different from him tonight in his time on the mound?
I thought so. I thought he commanded all his pitches. I mean, I think he only threw 33 pitches, so that's probably the lowest of the entire season in a 3-inning stint. So they were ready to hit. They took some good swings. Grego made a great play in right field, but he was throwing strikes. He was attacking the zone, and he wasn't falling behind in counts and chasing counts and some of those things. So he was fired up to get the ball tonight, and that was the difference in the game for us.
What's it like to have a guy like Jay-Sean that's been playing great under pressure?
Yeah, I mean, he is a security blanket there at the end. And like I said, it's not just let's get to the 9th inning. It's let's get to the 8th, and if he hasn't pitched on a weekend, it's get him the ball in the 7th inning. He's another guy that's just going to attack the strike zone, keep his pitch count down. He's built for big moments.
You guys took the series versus Creighton with a game to go. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, it was another good midweek win, another 1-run game against Creighton, and we were chasing runs again. And, it was good to see us battle back. We had to grind through it offensively, not a great night, but we had a freshman spark us and play incredibly well, and Grego, who had a real tough week last week, and awesome to see a kid like that respond the way that he did for his team. And that 1 inning was obviously huge for us with the 2 out hits.
Can you speak to his?
I mean, there was talks of it, but I think anything to get the win at all costs. That's what we're going to do, and it was fun to do that. First time in a while coming out of the pen, so it was super fun.
How different is that as opposed to being a starter, just quicker warm-ups and getting in there when you did?
We kind of have a list of who's going to go in, like certain innings. Obviously, the game will tell, but yeah, I think it's a lot more jittery and a lot more blood flowing a little bit faster when you come out of the pen for sure.
After the last Tuesday's result, just how important was this midweek game? Not only that it's Creighton, that just these are wins that you guys need to have this season.
We don't necessarily care about Creighton. It's whoever we're playing, we're going to give it our best shot, and sometimes we lose. That's baseball. So we came out on top today, and boys, the defense played great. So that's all we can ask for.
Can you kind of speak to the bullpen's ability to kind of calm things down a little bit after the first inning?
Yeah, first inning Bender. That's not going to happen again. He's a great pitcher. Stuff happens. Baseball's a crazy sport. The bullpen was awesome. Clark went out there for an inning, very clean inning, and Jay-Sean did what he has been doing all year, so it was super special to have all that. And Tucker Timmerman, yeah, of course.
Was your stuff more effective, different tonight than it's been recently for you?
Had a little FU behind it, but yeah, it was fun, and knowing that I have a great defense behind me in top 25 in the nation, I'm pretty sure, so it was awesome to have them behind me.
Where'd that come from, that little extra FU?
Like you've seen the last couple outings, it hasn't gone the way I've wanted to. So, yeah, just having that kind of just in my mind that, I just want to go out there and F people up, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
I guess what can a win like this do for momentum heading into a big week against USC?
Yeah, it'll definitely spark it, but it's the same game. We're not going to treat anybody that they're any better than anybody else, and we're going to go out there and give it all heart and nuts. So, yeah.
How much faith do you guys have in the offense? Been able to keep you guys in a lot of games this year, come back. Seems like they never really get down. You guys know that as a pitching staff going out there? Yeah,
they're averaging 8 runs a game, and having that as a pitching staff is great. We had a bunch of great bats, like Jeter and Drew. They're freshmen, and they're out there swinging just as good as anybody else. So just having them, and Carey's having a great year, and everybody else is swinging the bat just as well. So it's really nice having a bunch of guys who can swing, because we necessarily haven't had that in the past. So being able to go out there with a 5-run in a baseball game is awesome to have, just to win that game.
Feeling all right after that wall collision there?
Yep, feeling just fine.
Felt like this one just became really important as this one became a battle. Just What was the conversations in the dugout to pull this one out? 5 unanswered runs. They didn't score after the second inning.
Yeah, just continue to play hard and just going out there trusting your brothers. Just knowing that they're going to pull through for you each and every day.
Do you feel like you had enough on that home run ball?
I wasn't quite sure, but just grateful it went out.
What was the pitch? What did you see?
Just cut her away, just stayed on it.
This is the first time you guys beat Creighton in the series in a long time. Does that mean anything to you guys?
Yeah, especially beating an in-state kid and just going out there and just playing as hard as we can. I know some years that sometimes those one-run games don't go our way, but just knowing these guys, we want to win so bad that we just continue to keep pulling through.
Is there kind of a calm for this team in kind of tense games like this? I mean, it feels like you guys have been playing tense games for about a week now, but
Yeah, we've played some great teams, but we all trust each other so much that it just kind of gives us all a sigh of relief, no matter what happens in the game.